guys, good evening. Welcome to the first episode of See the World Through TravelTank. So I am going to be your host for the first episode. With me here, I have two guests in the house. Make some noise. Here is Muhydeen and we have Tess. So this event is brought to you by TravelTank. So why are we here? We are here to provide travel opportunities for everyone. How can we achieve that? By making travel booking quick, fun, easy, and affordable for you all. Guys, are you ready for me?
Always ready.
Are you
Always.
ready? Make some noise. Okay, so what do you think about the opening ceremony? There was recitation of the Holy Quran and some other things. So what do you guys think?
Actually, it was a very wonderful one because there was a lot of negative talk in social media that because Qatar is a Muslim country, they were saying they were not allowed one love ban, they were not allowed beers around the stadium. So people were thinking it to be boring and everything. But those guys actually tried and they make us feel like, no, even if there's no beer, there's no all these things. They'll make it the colorful ones and everything. Mogafuma was on the stage, Muftar Ghanim was on the stage, and they talk about love.
Yeah.
In the Quran, that's from Surah Al-Ujra, talking about when God said that I created the male and female together into a tribe and different ethnic groups to know each other, to coexist with each other. So the opening statement was about love, tolerance of everybody, either you be Muslim, Christian, or any other religion and everything. So to me, it's kind of the shut our mouth up that don't think because we're not doing this and all that, but we'll make it colorful for you and everything. I'm very sure even they are thinking that it will be bad and all that, they'll be like, no, which is wonderful. So we wish that the next game will be more of people in the stadium and everything be more colorful. I think Qatar people are already tried.
Thank you. We're happy to see that. So what do you think about the game in general, like the first match?
Wow.
That's Qatar versus Ecuador.
Honestly, I think I have mixed feelings there.
Okay.
A host country, yes, well prepared, colorful ceremony, fans were gingered. It was just like amazing. But the downside was the performance level wasn't as expected. As the host country, we're expecting much of a fight. You prepared for this for years. You didn't have to go through qualifying. You didn't have to go through the hassles of like other teams. You already had a foot already at the World Cup. So it was expected that you prepare yourself with quality friendlies that will prepare you for the teams ahead. And Qatar, of course, met a reasonable team in the form of Ecuador. Ecuador, yes, they're last from 2022. I think they've only lost once to Peru, if I'm correct. I think that was a 3-1. But so they've gone at least 10 games actually unbeaten, aside the Peru loss. Yes, a wonderful team in terms of conceding less, but it was expected as a host country, you're well prepared. I expected to see more fight. I expected to see more drive from. I expected to see more hunger. You could see the fans hungry. And then when the first goal came in, come on, you could see that about 20,000 fans left before halftime. It wasn't the ceremony we're actually expecting. And then another unwanted record from Qatar, actually being this is the first host country to lose the first game since 1966.
Wow.
This is not a record that you should be proud of. So, like I said, mixed feelings, good ceremony, wonderful, colorful. But I think for football-loving fans, I don't think I was impressed.
Wow. Being the first match of World Cup. Wow. So, what do you think about the VAR controversy that was in place against Qatar? What do you think?
Actually, let's talk about the first the question. Actually, I was not expecting much from Qatar.
Really?
Sincerely.
Why?
And number two is that
I think, of course, I
number two is that
the feeling is neutral.
when Chelsea said that that record that he actually broke the record of the first team losing the first game since 1996 in football, it could have meant to happen, broken and achieve and all that. So they've actually told us that Qatar has lost the first game and everything. I'm not expecting much because just like a farmer league. The guys there are just playing.
What? Did you just call them family?
I didn't say
there's
it.
no
I
any.
didn't say it. You didn't hear
The only star player there. When you say star player, not even Europe star player, like Asia star player, just that if they're striker, that There's a guy named Afif. I think was playing Asadad last season. He had like 14 goals. He was being coached by the now coach of Barcelona, that's Xavi.
Really?
Yes,
you
that.
mean our own?
That's Xavi. So it's not like I don't expect much from them.
Okay.
That's like their way is not football.
Okay.
They have other business that do and all that. It's not like Europe or Americans or Africans that would like football very well and all that. So, and again, the first test was a very big one. It was like Qatar was Haiti now, that'd be tougher. It's like farmer jam together. It's like farmer jam together. So there will be a lot of odds very well. But against a very big test. In fact, they even tried that they have 2-0. I was thinking that maybe like 4 or 5-0.
Wow.
But those guys there, from 0 to 9, they don't play Shindai. From 0 to 90 minutes. They don't know how to hold the ball. They can't defend. They can't attack. They can't play. Even the keeper said, I think he was tired in that first half. So Qatar, they hasn't much from Qatar. Even this tournament, they will score one goal.
Wow, really?
And then there's another fun fact as well. Aside being the first host country to actually, I think that they're also the first host country to actually have 0 shots on target.
Really?
After 5 shots,
on
0
target.
shots on target. So I don't see, like I said, I don't see why a team that had a lot of months to prepare, then your first game. Of course, if you can't do that against a team that barely scores much. I think for the last 10 games, Ecuador hasn't scored more than a single goal. And then last 10 matches, Ecuador hasn't scored more than a single goal, irrespective of the opposition that they've actually faced. In short, their last 5 games, they actually scored twice. A 1-1, that is 2 1-1 draws. A 1-1 draw and 1-0 victory against, I think that was Nigeria, if I'm correct, that was their last. So you miss a team that has difficulty in scoring goals. You're a team who you should have prepared yourself to not concede goals. So I don't see why you should play against a team who doesn't have the ability to come out to score goals, and then they're actually scoring not just 2 goals. You do not have a shot. You do not have any shot of come on.
In terms of balance, they lost balance. Agility 0, strength 0. Ecuador is a team that has strength and they have the use of mapper very well and everything. So if they cannot cope against Ecuador, losing 2-0, I'm sure they cannot even cope nothing against Senegal. So I'm just trying to tell you that they will not have. They will have.
So that's going to take us to our next question. Okay. So what are the 2 countries that you think will qualify from that group stage? Because as it is now, Qatar is really shaking, having 2-0 against Ecuador. So what are the 2 countries that you think would qualify in that group stage?
Well, I think if I'm correct, the next group games, which we'll be expecting with Netherlands and Senegal.
Oh, they're in the same.
Yeah, same group.
So that's going to be. You see, tactically, I expect Netherlands to be superior in terms of the style of football, in terms of what they have to deliver. They have a unique brand of football that is different from the African team. African side, aside Zambia, if I'm correct, play possession football. African teams are known for more of physicality in terms of how just bully the
something
bully
similar to Atletico Madrid and
something like that. So I expect
former Chelsea, old Chelsea too.
Not the new Chelsea.
I expect from a football perspective, I expect the Netherlands to have it easy against Senegal. So if you're asking me from the 2, of course, I'm relegating Qatar. I think Qatar will end up being bottom of the group.
They still have 2 more games to go, even
I correct me if I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected at the end of the day, but I see Qatar being at the bottom of the group.
Okay.
And so I actually leave it to, I think Netherlands will actually top the group.
Okay.
So going down between Senegal and Ecuador, based on mode of Ecuador's history, 1-1 against Argentina, against the big boys, against Brazil, they've been able to deliver against Argentina, against Costa Rica, against Nigeria. Of course, they've been able to deliver compared to Senegal, who I think their last friendly game actually lost. How many was that? Was it against Brazil? If I'm correct.
What was the last game?
If I'm correct.
No, I can't remember.
I'm not sure. I think they really lost. If I'm correct. Yeah. So So I think I would give the second place. I think Ecuador will actually edge.
Really?
Yes, I personally do not see Senegal beating Qatar. I actually see a draw there.
Okay.
Based on actually see you're down missing your best player, best African player, and who had a plan of actually showing himself in this World Cup.
Yeah.
And then missing someone like that, it's like you're just short-handed. So I don't see Senegal. I see Senegal getting third. Can they get best losers? That's not for me to say.
All right. Okay. So Muhydeen, would like to hear from you.
Yeah. Tactically, everything in that group already. Me, Holland, Senegal, and Ecuador. They've already had 3 points already. 3 points.
Why would you say that?
They
haven't even played the game.
They won't win against Qatar. It's just normal thing. It's normal thing for the ball.
Never can tell. This
No,
is
no,
football.
no,
Anything
nothing.
can happen.
Yes, I agree.
Even if
Yes,
Qatar
I
played
agree.
10-1-0, 10-0-0, that's 10 defenders, 0 midfielder, 0 striker, they will still lose against Holland and Senegal. So I just feel that between Ecuador and Senegal, if Senegal can play the way they played in last Nations Cup, even though there's no the main man there, which is they will miss him bigly. That's sure all that. Because when it comes to power, like using power against each other, Senegal too are very physically fit also too. They have top players too. And I'm not seeing Ecuador as more tactically like that, because even if you are playing against Qatar, you should have been Qatar like 7-0 or 8-0. Even with Apollo's their defense, Qatar defense and the keepers and all that, see those are the 2 goals for 90 minutes. It's too low for them. That shows that they are not using that chance very well. Yes, they're not converting it. They have chance very well and all that. So if Senegal can hold the pressure of Ecuador, at least Senegal should be able to edge Ecuador like maybe 1-0 or 2-1 and everything. If Senegal can make sure that they can beat Ecuador, they will qualify. They will be behind Holland in that group stage.
All right. Okay.
So I tip Holland and Senegal for that group stage.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming around. We appreciate. Let's make some noise for you. So now, guys, it's time to announce our winner. Make some noise. So our winner is girl.
Drum roll.
Stand up for the champion.
At
Okay.
Mighty Wave, congratulations.
Nice one, Mighty Wave.
So we'll contact you for your prize. So thank you for participating.
Of course. At Mighty Angel, thank you. Is it Mighty Angel?
Mighty Wave, right?
Mighty Wave.
Mighty
Okay, Mighty Wave, yes.
Thank you for participating. Keep more predictions coming and everything.
Okay, he did it via Instagram, right?
Yeah, it's Instagram.
Okay, wow.
So we're the
That's
first person to predict the correct score of Ecuador and Qatar.
Wow, that's
you
good.
know.
Wow.
So that's very good.
I think we have to give it
Mighty
again.
Wave.
Yes, we just have to.
So we applaud other spectators to predict more and more games. We have Holland, we have England, and we have Wales and USA coming and everything. And every week there's still more cash for everyone every week. And And we also have fantasy.
Wow, that's
also
the big
too.
one. That's the big
So we
one.
also have a fantasy we are playing too, and we say the link is there on our IG, Twitter, Facebook. You can just join us. Right now we have on the group. Mr.
Yeah, who's leading? Who's
What was
actually
there?
leading?
This is Dicey 2003.
Wow.
Yeah, that was this is a game or just 2 games?
No,
Just a game.
Yes.
Just a game.
20 points.
Yes.
I really love to see that team. Like I just need to copy that team.
Oh, really?
I just need to copy the team.
Wow.
Wow.
This is and has not has not even played. They still have Timber, still has Matt. Come on.
Okay, he has De Bruyne, he has
Come
Cavaja, he has De Bruyne. Of course, that's an assist. He has Mbappe, that's a goal.
Yes,
He has
okay.
Depay, that's a goal also too.
But
Then pick
are we
four
permitted
as
to copy?
keeper.
Are we
Eh?
permitted to copy?
To copy.
Of course you are.
No. I see.
You
this-
can copy now. Actually, I have my own
He
team
has
too.
his super
I have
already.
okay, I don't have Mbappe, but I have my team too. But
Just having two.
my team just Neymar and Giroud, not
Yes,
even this guy.
Busquets.
Yeah, Busquets.
Yeah.
That won't give him anything. Those 2 points. We won't give him anything. Just 2 points. Oh, should I go for more defenders that can give him an assist?
Please,
Very
go,
well.
go,
Oh,
go.
Denny can do assist too.
No.
No,
Nope.
that's enough.
But
that's
he's
enough,
tried-
that's
he
enough.
tried.
Don't give them.
So
Don't give them. Don't give them.
Congratulations to Mighty Wave once again. So we would reach out to you to give you your prize.
And Daisy, if Daisy can actually hold on till the end of this week, Daisy is going to be our weekly winner of 20,000 cash.
You need
prize.
cash?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Cash and carry.
So that's why I'm actually envious.
Of
I'm
course,
actually
let's
envious.
make some noise for you.
So now you challenge to Salenko and Santra. Because
So-
they're just 2 points
So
behind.
your top.
Okay, that's 4
No,
points.
Salenko is
4 points behind
behind.
DIC. Why Santra is like
2 points behind
6 points
Salenko and
behind the
6 points behind.
and there's still more games before next week Monday. I
And we
think
still have a whole
That's
lot,
a challenge.
of people competing. So
Wow.
so let's look at
we have that's nice.
So
No,
don't,
this is
of
very
course
competitive.
don't lose hope if you're
Mr. Osclos, you can do
way
very
down
well.
if you're way down.
You're on 2 points. You can do very well.
So please don't lose hope if you're way down. There's still hope. We still have more and more people actually joining.
Yes.
So still, should you miss this week, of course, there's still the next week for you to actually be
Yes.
the top. So keep playing and then keep winning.
Tell your friends there's 20k cash for this fantasy every week. Oh, a woof.
And then we're about to go to the grand prize. So aside the 20k weekly cash prize, the grand finale.
Let's make some noise.
I want hear. No, if I make no, look at
Wants
here
to
first.
get
See,
this.
this
No,
is,
Andy,
see,
if I make no, look
I'm
at
in
here
a holiday
first.
mood right now. See,
Okay.
I'm in a holiday mood right now.
I want hear
Tell
first.
us
So
about
so
it.
like I really envy who is going to take that gift. I
Break
think
her, look at her,
it's
break her, look
crazy.
at her.
So the winner at the end of
Okay.
of this. is
You mean at
actually-
the all 64 matches?
yes, please.
Yes.
Okay.
So after the final whistle of the
Okay.
final match, whoever tops this table is going to.
You mean
have-
final between Brazil and Argentina?
I don't want to go there yet. Do not go there yet. Do not go there yet.
I'm like,
I know, that's-
Do not go there yet.
That's,
Because I can see no.
no, I'm saying the
do not
reality.
go there
No,
yet.
I'm saying just the reality.
However,
I already say already. It's just Brazil Argentina the final. That just
So,
okay.
however,
Okay, just say
wait,
Brazil another team then.
No, Argentina.
Okay.
Argentina.
We can
That's fine,
keep
that's
this
fine.
banter to ourselves later. But let's announce this. Whoever
okay.
tops this table at the end of this of the 6-4
Tournament.
matches is actually going to get an all expense paid trip to Accra, Ghana.
To Ghana,
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Accra.
I'm telling you. To
You mean
Accra,
Nana Akufo
Ghana.
City?
Yes. Yes.
To Accra, Ghana.
So guys, this is to
They will
encourage
sponsor
you
me to that Ghana.
play. Yes. All expense.
All expense paid.
trip.
All expense paid
Yes.
trip.
No, Bita, no, Mo just.
All expense
we're not-
trip. This is to encourage you to play. So guys, please ensure you follow us on our social media pages on Instagram, TravelTank Nigeria, on Twitter, TravelTank NG, and on Facebook, TravelTank Nigeria. Thank you so much for having us.
I'm challenging the
Congratulations
Twitter guys to
Mighty
win the
Wave
next
once
prize.
again. Let's make some noise for him. See you in the next episode.
See you. Bye.